Wow. Well, I'm going to sit here and. I got an hour and a half, 2 hour stream to go. I gotta get my time in, so I'm going to sit here and watch me some Jay's 2 Cents. Yeah, because I like Jay. Jay's pretty cool, man. Pretty good guy.
Updates to a build that we worked on, and no, we're not talking about this guy right here. We're gonna go ahead and take it back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity. Oops, I'm a white boy that can't rap, and that's okay.
That's right,
because
guy.
One of the ideas behind this build was we designed concepts and the parts that we chose so that we could upgrade this in the future. Our theoretical summer job earned us enough money to put some more money into this. We're going to talk about today some logical upgrade paths, where it makes sense, where it doesn't make sense. Corsair is proud to present the new Hydro X line of custom water cooling products. The new XG Vibe series radiators offer the perfect balance of fin density and airflow to keep your loop cool and quiet. The XG7 water blocks feature full coverage cooling for your GPU while also maintaining
Excuse me.
Click the link. If you guys have not seen the first part of this video where we built this, I highly recommend you go and watch it now. We went to Micro Center, we bought all these parts, we put it together. It, why we compromised in some areas and overspent in others, and the show you how that sort of all tied together. Now, just a sort of a quick recap if you're not familiar with this, it's an AMD R5 2600, so it's a 6-core 12-thread processor, which means got plenty of threads for multi-threaded workload. Now, because we went with AMD, we saved money versus the offerings from Intel. Intel versus Ryzen 1000 series does have a superior IPC, but when you're shopping in these price points, you don't have the luxury. I want the highest end CPU. I want IPC. I want core clock. I want overclocking. You have to make compromises. AMD 2600 that we got at the price that we got it for, just the best value proposition as well as performance proposition in its price point. Now for graphics, we went with an RX 570 8GB. So we are going to be upgrading our graphics card today. Because 600, the graphics card is what really was the next logical upgrade path. There's nothing antiquated. 6 cores, 12 threads. It does have overclocking ability, which we're going to be playing with today by adding in a better cooler. But because we went with a 500GB SATA SSD for around $49, an absolute steal. SSD prices have come down dramatically. And a 2TB mechanical drive for our mass storage and our less frequently played games, or games that don't need, quick loading times. We don't need to touch our storage. A lot of people also question why we went with the CX6 power supply when we were running hardware that didn't need that. Well, that's because, as I mentioned in that video, if we had gone with a power supply that barely met our needs, it means to upgrade the graphics card, we would have power supply. And for RAM, we do have 16 gigabytes of DDR4. So what we're going to do today is cooling upgrade and changing out our graphics cards. So what we've got right here are 4 different graphics cards, 2 from and 2 from AMD, and basically 2 direct competitors. So we have an RTX 2060, which has been out now for close to a year. And then we've got the 2060 Super, which has preceded it, but both market today, the 60 and the Super are permanent SKUs. So the 2060 will directly compete with the Radeon 100. It's important to note that by the time you watch this video here in the very near future, custom cards. This is a blower card, and this is a dual. I have 2 cards here that also direct XT and the 2060 Super. Now, both of these options are very expensive given the total cost of the system that we started with. And that's because we got a killer deal on our 570 8GB. We got that for $140. So some of the mentality I'm using here is, okay, I'm really doing this in real life. I'm not going to just take, is this real life? Or is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality.
What I'm talking about. Go catch the nut squirrel.
If this were my actual build and I'm trying to maximize this, I'm going to try and sell that 570X or that 578 gigabyte. Apply that towards the cost of the 5700 or a 2060. Both of these cards are right around $350. Yeah, not cheap, not super high end, but definitely bumping jump into that high-end category, because the goal is now to step up our resolution to 1440p gaming. We're going to be going with the 5700 because of raw horsepower. What you gain with the NVIDIA cards is extra tensor cores and RT cores, so you can play around with things like ray tracing and DLSS and all of that. But ray tracing on a 2060 and even 1080p is going to give us such a performance hit that would look great with things like Ansel screenshots and all that sort of stuff. It's not something I would turn on if I were particularly gaming. So if I was trying to maximize my budget build, which is now not really a budget build, now it's turning into an enthusiast build pretty quickly, I'm going with the 5700. Now if you want to spend a little bit less even, you could look at something like a 1660 Ti or a 1660, but the problem is, in my personal opinion, the price point to performance gain is not necessarily worth it from the 570.
No, it's not.
I would just stay
price.
here until I can spend more and make a bigger jump in performance. Now for the CPU cooler, we've got some options here. Once you start stepping up from the stock cooler, you do have some small AIO options, like we have the Corsair H60 here, which is a single 120 millimeter fan with a single 120 radiator that's a Slimrad, which is going to fit in any case. The other option is air cooling. And at the same price point, you have the Be Quiet Dark Rock 180 watt TDP, more than do have overclocking headroom around with it, but again, this is like 64 bucks or there. All of our money out the window, and maybe we're not ready to spend 70 bucks on a cooler. We're going to go with a different option here. We're going to go with the Be Quiet Shadow Rock LP, which could be had in like the $45 price range. But the reason why I'm going with this is because we are going to be pushing the B450 a little bit with overclocking it. We are going to be actually going with a downfire fan. So I said this in our previous video, where when you push air down, you actually cool the neighboring components. In this case, we'll be touching airflow on the memory, as well as the VRMs and the chokes and the mufflers. There are plenty of options out there on the market. This is one that we happen to have on hand, and that we believe is going to give that value that somebody upgrading a budget build would want. And because it comes with the Pure Wings 2 fan, means that we are going to get static pressure through here while also doing it very quietly. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. Let's see how it compares to last.
That music is building noise. So yeah. Now, I guess I should maybe get done eating my lunch. Man.
Here's the final result. And realistically, the only things we upgraded are the graphics card and the cooler. The one thing to keep in mind, though, is this is not an easy cooler to install. If I had to give this a score, I'd give it like a 7.5 out of 10 in terms of frustration level. We'll see how the temperatures do here in a minute. Because you mount it basically makes sense. Facing front to rear, you can't adjust by 90-degree increments what direction it faces. You only have 180 adjustment, right or left, overhanging over the VRM or overhanging over the RAM. Now I'm pretty convinced we could have gotten RAM in and out if I hung it over there, but we are using RAM that has no heat sinks. So if you had any sort of a heat sink that added any height to it whatsoever, it wouldn't fit. So that's why we were hanging it over the VRM. The graphics card, this is the Dragon, the 570X, or the 570 8GB Dragon. So we basically are using the premise of we could have gotten anywhere between $100 to $120 used for this card. So with the price of the cooler being $44.90 on Amazon, and then this graphics card being, well, the one we put in there, the 570 blower style, which technically they're not making anymore. You can probably still buy them. They're still available as of today when making this video. $29.99, which gives us a grand total of $374 for our upgrade, minus $100 for selling our card used, means for about $5. This is what. If I had a dual axial 570, which is coming, like I said at the start of this video, custom cards are coming, I would be concerned with the fact that we only have one 120 fan. I know I said I was going to add another one, but I didn't. You can see right here, exhaust fan. The reason why I didn't is not because it wouldn't fit or anything. It does fit up here. There are 2 spots up here for 120 exhaust fans. But the thing is, this particular motherboard, because we went as fairly cheap of a 450 as we could get, in fact, I think it was the cheapest 450 we could buy at the time, we don't have enough fan headers to add more fans. As it is, I have one PWM splitter on here, allowing us to have the 2 front fans actually doing something. So don't have a fan header to plug it into, so adding a $10 fan and then adding a $5 splitter and all that, I just wasn't going through all of that. I'm convinced the 120 is going to be enough because of the blower cooler exhausting all of its own heat out the back and not putting it into the chassis like dual axle. Here's what we got to do now. We got to put the side panel on. We got to go in here and just give it a little bit of an overclock. So let's go ahead and fire it up. See what and 1440 looks like, because today's goal is 60 FPS. So we're up and running. We've got the case side panel closed because we don't want to interfere with any of the ambient temperatures in here. When you're going to see temperatures I've talked about is 23, roughly 73 degrees Fahrenheit. So here's what we're going to do. We're starting off with Dirt Rally. We're comparing this to the previous 3 games last time, which was Dirt Rally, Doom, and Far Cry 5. Because it's a good mixture of like Vulkan API. This one here is just an older game, and then Doom. Already said that. Far Cry 5 is a very good CPU/GPU bound game. Like, it kind of alternates through the test. So we're going to start here first with 1920 by 1080. All the same settings as last time, ultra settings. We're just going to run the benchmark mode. And what we're going to show you here is why I say this build is targeted at a good 1440p gaming experience. What you're going to find is that you are leaving a lot of performance on the table simply because the high frame rates are hard for a CPU with Ryzen 2 IPC to handle. And that's evident here by the GPU only being at 52C. This is edge temp, and this is TJ, or thermal junction. This is the utilization right here. This is our core frequency. So you can see that it's not fully maxing out. I mean, it's not terrible, but this is not our full boost clock either. We should be boosting up to approximately 1850. I do have, by the way, I want to mention this, because this is a high-end card, I do have the power limit maxed, and then I do have a small overclock, about 100 megahertz, being applied to the graphics card, 1750 up to 1850, and then it can choose whether or not it wants to use it. So there's no fine-tuning or any of that. I just moved one slider and then maxed out the power target. That's it, which is not calling for more voltage or anything. It just means we're letting it pull more power before it pulls frequency, if that makes sense. So you can see our utility dropped all the way down to the 60s, and it'll come back. But look, this will drop sometimes under 1,000 megahertz, like 800, 900 megahertz. See, like right there. There you go. So that just goes to show how this is, in the true sense of the word, bottlenecking for 1080p. So it's not like this is a bad number, 141.97. We just know that that was not the full potential of the graphics card. If we had...
Okay. So basically, what does that mean to a lot of people? Blah, 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 computer stuff, computer stuff, computer stuff. Okay. All right. Well, I've got to get me in 2 hours of gaming. Actually, 4 hours. Possibly today. So I'm going to get in 2 now, then I'm going to go outside and mow the yard, and then I'm going to come back in and get back on it again. Got rid of my whole chroma effect background, because I can't believe how much time I actually wasted on dealing with this dadgum camera. I mean, just trying to get it straight. I really don't care anymore. Not until I can find an easier solution about the lighting down here. I'm not going to worry about it. It takes up too much of my time. Precious gaming time. So, yep. So I'm going to go in here and we're going to go ahead and start playing. Play in a minute. Mentally. Physically. Everything. Okay. I want to play Apex so bad. But I don't want to get on there and stank it up for another team. Because I don't play. So, if you don't play, then you're going to stank it up. What happens? Come on, computer, optimize away, and let's go. Okay. Come on. There we go. There we go. I try to get this mic literally as close as I can to make sure that I'm getting adequate audio and not a bunch of crap. Well, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go in here and try something real quick. kind of assignments do I got going on today? Or what rewards are out there? What do we do at the end of this? Get a dog tag. Oh, dog tag. What do we get here? Hey. Alright, well that's not too awesome. Let's go here and see. Man, well, this is gonna be fun. Hey, this will be good. This will definitely be good for streaming. Why? Because this is gonna be a run and gun medic chaos scenario. Whenever I'm the medic, I always know that it's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy. I suck. Pretty much, anyway. But being a medic, oh, it's going to really bring the pain on. Don't worry, guy. I got you. I don't know what I got.
Last objective must be destroyed.
And for some reason...
I got you, soldier!
Didn't get it up in time. Uh-oh. Watch myself. Make your comments. It all depends on where your mind's at, right?
Objective Baker has been
Oh, could not keep from that. Shells shouldn't be this high. Really
Let's go.
understand it.
The enemy has defused Objective Baker.
Dang. I got on here with the elitist gun. 50s. Two hours? This is not gonna work out well. This is gonna work out well for y'all, but it's not gonna work out well for me. I don't care. I love it. Let's do it. Yeah, pick you some.
First aid for you, soldier!
Pick you some Johnson & Johnson Band-Aids. Have people come into this house. They're over there inside.
It's alright!
Did you see that? How are you gonna shoot through a all that? That's just not
Not alone, bud.
exciting. That's the only part that's
No
not exciting.
additional objectives were
Everything else is
destroyed.
exciting. Fall House, right?
Soldiers, attack the objective.
I'm getting up!
Oh my word.
Attack the objective.
Playing on some weird server. Give me level 50. Whoa. There. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna give you all the satisfaction of this one. That's messed up. I can't go through it earning any kind of achievements doing that. I should have went on here and found like an actual level instead of just settling. That one. Assault. Whoa, mercy. I'll be really glad when they open up like personal servers. I mean, I love DICE servers, don't get me wrong. There'll be a lot more choices and hopefully find some that are closer to my area. I'd love to set one up as close so I can have a low ping, but it's kind of hard. But yeah, we're just waiting. And I'm probably maybe getting all kind of like, don't think I'm rude if I'm not replying. I'm streaming on this service where I can't actually see the comments. Although, I pulled up Facebook, Bookface, probably would. Where are we at here? There we are. I can kind of watch it, I guess, maybe. See what I'm doing, or at least talk. There we go. Waiting to join. I'm in queue. I have nothing really inspirational to say today. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, anytime somebody sees me rub my face, throw up a laughing emoji. Please. That's gonna happen a lot. Hey. Gotta save some people.
We need to capture and hold as many objectives as possible.
Watch yourself, soldiers. Hey, attack with all your
Cat's back.
might.
Soldiers, we have taken objective
What's
Able.
that away? Objective
Objective
taken.
George is now ours.
I don't know where anyone's going to unless we're watching.
Come on, soldier! Defend the objective!
Attention, we have lost objective Fox.
Whoa there, soldier!
Objective Baker has been lost.
Oh, shit! I'm taking objective!
Attention, objective Charlie has been lost. We have taken objective easy, soldiers. We are losing ground in this battle. Take control of the enemy objectives.
Up there! Enemy plane!
Objective Dog is now ours, soldiers. Alert, we have lost objective Able. Objective George is ours.
Watch it! Tank!
Objective Baker is ours. Be aware we have lost objective Dog. Good show. Objective Charlie is ours.
I do. I'm training for that. You shouldn't really care. Shouldn't really care.
Soldiers, we have lost objective George.
Yeah, that's what I'm sorry. Yep, I'll be back. Give me 1 second.
Know that we have lost objective easy. Attention, objective Baker has been lost. We have taken objective George. We have almost won this. Don't let up. Good show. Objective Able taken. We have eliminated our first enemy soldier. The enemies have enough objectives to sway this fight. Take their objectives immediately. We have lost Objective Able. Attention, Objective Baker has been lost.
I didn't get kicked yet. Amazing.
Objective
man.
Charlie is now ours.
Hey JT, what's up, guy? Oh, right. I'm not even playing with the dead gum headphones on. Honestly, it doesn't matter. That's why. Doesn't
Capture then
matter.
hold as many objectives as you can.
We get killed. Where's everybody else going to see?
Glad to see you.
Those controls. I'm not quite what they need to be. Sometimes it drives crazy though. Especially when you're trying to like do something.
We have taken Objective Baker. Objective Charlie has been lost. Soldiers, we have taken Objective Able. objectives to sway the outcome of this battle.
Lag is terrible. Gotta look in on. Let's see if there's smoke really.
Objective Baker is being lost.
Shit! Tank!
Oh, look at that little thing.
That's the enemy! Get him!
Nope, time to be the medic that I can be. I thought he was there somewhere. I guess he's not. Or he's just hiding really well.
Might have a problem over there.
And about not having lag, because this is really getting difficult.
Good stuff. Objective dog is ours now.
Try to compensate not only for distance and movement, but also for my own lag. Recalculations per shot.
Objective easy is lost.
Objective lost!
Sorry, Kevin, gotta get some ammo.
Be aware we have lost objective dog.
Oh, I got that one shot right there.
We've taken objective Able. We have now taken objective Fox. We can still win this, soldiers.
Oh, my reaction time is.
We have lost objective Fox.
Land Creeper, watch it.
Nice job. Objective Charlie is ours.
Right over here. Over here.
There! Enemy soldier! A face to remember.
Come on out. Can you feel him pushing? Come on out.
See one of them medics! Where's the action, soldier? Treat you, pal!
Dang it. I'm trying to knife him. But it happens. Got outwitted. Outmaneuvered.
Objective Baker.
My progression is not going as well as I thought it should. Alright. scenario that I didn't need to be running into. That was really crap.
Soldier over there! Where's my best place over there?
Hear this. Objective Baker has been lost.
Yep, oh, shit.
We must fight harder. We are losing this.
Danger! Over there!
Good show. Objective Able taken.
Watch out
Attention, we
there!
have lost Objective Charlie.
Jumping rabbits.
Watch out! Danger there!
They really crawl like
Got it. Objective Charlie is ours.
Don't like the looks of that!
all over that rock. Yep, that's it. Yep, maybe one more round and we'll get off, go more the yard. Do a little yard beautification. Sure have it like a glow around her. Artifacting? I don't know. Kind of interesting to see how. Well, it's doing about what it should be. Huh. 50 frames, I'm close to 60 on ultra settings, but you know what? Next time I get back on. Because I don't like seeing the temps get that high. I know it can take it, but I don't like seeing it do it. So. Okay, last round. Much on here, which is good. Way high. And that's kind of why I don't get on there and run and gun, because if I get into a scenario where somebody has got a better ping than me, it's a no-win situation for me. These kind of games are all about response times. I'll just call it, instead of first-person shooters, response time winners, because RTW. And maybe get into this round.
Let's go, soldiers!
Capture and hold the objectives. As many as possible.
Even though I'm gonna lag out, and it's gonna be bad. I'm gonna die a lot this time. I don't think I died any last time. I will this time, for sure. And like I said, man, I don't play with the headphones unless it's like really, it's supposed to be team oriented. If everybody's just talking, it's guaranteed I'll be talking.
Fine work. Objective easy is now ours.
Terrible.
We are losing ground in this battle. Take control of the enemy objectives.
Not as bad as some others, granted, but still. Dude's like, I'm not gonna die, so I can revive you.
We now have enough objectives secured to control the fight.
Don't give up. Reinforcements are coming.
Attention, objective easy is lost.
More ammunition.
Good show, objective able taken.
I was trying to get his too.
They done me. I need a medic.
Thank you.
There! More first aid!
You can't do that. No way. When it comes one-on-one like that high ping time, it's just no win, man. The lower ping is all
We have taken objective Charlie.
I just have to watch that again. Right here. Ah, man, that's it.
First aid for you, soldier!
Soldiers, we have lost objective able.
Present for him? Hammer blast! First aid, soldier! Easy, I'll help you.
You'll fix, pal.
Thanks, chap. Eyes up! Over there!
Come on, guys, squad up.
Know that we have lost objective.
Dang, didn't get a shot off.
Good show. We've taken objective easy. We have now taken objective Baker. Objective Fox has now been lost.
I got you, chum! Hold still! I got you!
We have lost objective Charlie.
I'm just slow. That's all. It has nothing to do with my lag there. It's just inexperience.
Attention, objective Baker has been lost.
Push, buddy.
Opening fire now!
Take it! First aid! Have this grenade! I'll patch ya!
Getting me revives.
Objective Dog is ours.
Oh lord. Love it when someone comes up behind me. So. Not checking my six. Not checking my six.
Help me, someone! You gotta help
Fire
me!
weapons and not check your six. Somebody always listen. Hey, thank you, guys.
Greetings, chum.
Soldiers, we have taken objective Able. Good work, objective Baker taken. Objective Fox is ours.
Take it and objective!
Yay, promo.
Trouble at this position.
The chart is going from Xbox having like a level 45. Should have been maxed out. Can't take achievements off of one
Attention, objective
platform
dog has
and
been
platform
lost.
another. Totally different ability.
Soldiers, we have lost objective Baker.
Incoming soldiers!
We now have objective easy.
Capture the bloody objective!
We have now taken objective dog.
Easiest thing for me to do is just make my way around the side of the map.
Objective Able has now been lost.
We must capture the objective!
Hardest thing for me to do is make my way around to the other side of the map.
Right now. I'm here for you.
Three of them. That's terrible. Being the sniper magnet. I don't know how they have.
Objective Baker is ours.
Buddy.
I'm fucking dying here! Medic!
Jay didn't he?
Objective
That's
Force
what
has been
it's
lost, soldiers.
Only has a 50. What the heck is going on?
I'll sort you, pal.
Did I not get him? Didn't. Oh, boo.
Soldiers, we are losing objective Baker.
Going to get in the house. That's where I went earlier. I had to go take care of like dogs.
More ammunition!
We can still
Make
turn this
sure one of
around.
them had a chance to go to the bathroom. So she tends to go in her kennel or anywhere if you don't take care of her. You gotta take care of
We
her.
have taken objective easy. Good
You
job.
have to really all the time let her go to the bathroom. If you wait, it's too late. I didn't mean for that to run. It's too late for everything. And like I said, you don't mess with a 50 because he'll get you around. He'll get you through a hill. He'll get you anywhere. Get you anywhere. Yep. I got that perk. That perk called Wall Hack.
Beware, we are losing objective easy.
They're targeting me! Help me with it!
I can't get points because a 50 can get me through a wall, through a house, one shot.
The enemy now control all objectives.
Okay.
Throwing a bomb! Oh, what a...
Can't go against him, man. One and 2. What a boss at 140 ping. I said he just shut my face. Oh, squad wipe. Hurts.
Objective Fox is ours.
No, let's go here. Hey! One. Even though this doesn't help me with my mission at all. Make it about fun. Right? It's gonna be fun to watch me do this. Probably gonna be sad, actually.
We have lost objective Fox, soldiers.
Like
Fine work. Objective Dog is
Don't be
ours.
sad. Way to take a building down. I couldn't dive out of that. Just wanted to do it. Just to have it on there. I think it's funny. I love it. Guy right here.
I'll see to you!
Objective Charlie is ours.
I'm talking about. Way to get in there. All in your boss, baby. Yeah, see, look. Right around the corner and bam, there you go. Can't compete with that level of excellence.
Don't like the looks of that! I'll treat you, pal!
I really think my dog's about to claw that door down.
We have taken objective Baker. We have taken objective Able.
there! We gotta capture the objective!
Soldiers, objective Baker has been lost.
Point somewhere. I saw that coming. Zoe is literally having a heart attack out there. Crap is that? Really?
You almost have us. Raise your game. We are now losing objective Able.
Alpha is gone.
Alert, we have lost objective Able.
Nope.
Objective Easy is now ours. We have taken objective Baker.
The objective! Capture it! Get past up, soldier! I'll get you patched. Gotcha, chum.
Angry. They died. I can't really afford to start this.
Beware, we have lost objective Dog.
Camera I've got here. The other one, I love my other camera. The other camera is actually, it's so much more than this one. Same time. Oh my gosh. Well, gonna be all we do there. Well, I would figure you all would. You're all 50s, and I'm pretty sure that, you know, you got what you got through doing a lot of this. But anyway, I'll be back on later. I'm gonna get in a couple more hours in. Might even hit up some Apex tonight. Maybe, depending upon how my ping looks, because I really need to research this a little bit more. But anyway, thank y'all for joining. If you're watching the replay, just hit a like, throw up some comments, do something, because interaction helps this whole thing work. And if I don't get any interaction, then it's not going to work. So I'm doing this to make it work. Yeah, so, alright, well look, I'll be on later. Jump on if you want to. If you're watching the replay, once again, send some love my way. Share it. Make sure that you tell your friends about it. There's a little thing at the bottom that says follow. Go ahead and follow if you hadn't followed yet, and send it to your friends and tell them to follow also. Like I said, I'm there. I'm at the point to where now I can start getting the level up benefits, which means I can start getting stars, which means I can start hopefully getting sponsorship soon, but not anything big, I don't think. But just start to get my page out there. That's really the main thing, is when they start realizing that your page is getting hits, then they start putting their eyes on it. So, all right, well look, you all have a good rest of the afternoon. I'm gonna go do some yard work, and yeah, but just take care of yourselves, and remember, you gotta stand there just like that. Just like that, every day. You gotta hit at it, you gotta go, and you gotta do what Sly does. You gotta just keep on bouncing that bag and just keep on. So, keep on keeping on. Love you, and you all take care of yourselves. And like I said, we'll see you, we'll see you soon. Laters.